Hey, what's up? Hello, it's Peyton, and today my video is not book related, but it is Halloweenish related, sort of. Today I'm going to be recommending you my favorite Halloween slash scary movies. Like, some are just suspenseful and like slasher, and others just, Halloween. My favorite Halloween movies. So let's get started. So my first movie is a childhood movie that I loved and still watch every October, and that is Halloween Town. I think this was a Disney movie, and it's about three siblings who find out that they're witches and warlocks because there's a brother, and they never knew about it until they followed their grandmother onto a bus. And they end up in Halloween Town with all these monsters, and they have to defeat some evil like every witch movie, Highly recommend, even if you're not a child. The next movie I consider to be like a Halloween classic, if you will, and that is, of course, Hocus Pocus. This is like my favorite Halloween movie, like, of all time. Like, I can say this movie line by line. Like, I would be one of those annoying movie watchers who say the line, like, with the actor. That's me. Fun fact, I went and saw this movie in Hollywood last weekend, and I met the girl who played Allison in this movie. Like, I didn't get a picture with her, but I was like this close with her because my cousin went to go take a picture with her, but by the time I got there, so many people were already in line. If you don't know what this is about, just watch it. It's an oldie, but it's amazing. So it's scary, and yeah, it Hills Have Eyes. I know. This isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I personally love this movie. I don't know, it like creeps me out. Like, the second one, there's two. The first one is better, obviously, because sequels never surpass the original. Like, duh. But Hills Have Eyes, it's about these people who live in, like, the desert, and they get bombed. Like, this isn't really in the movie, this is just, and then they become deformed, and they become psychotic. So that's, like, the backstory, and then this family gets like trapped in the desert because they have a flat tire, and then it's about them surviving with these psychotic people. Yeah, go watch it. This one kind of goes with The Hills Have Eyes because it has humans who were deformed somehow, and they become a little bit psychotic, and that is Wrong Turn, except this does not take place in the desert. It takes place in like a forest. And I have the first three. I've only watched the first three. There's like 7 or something. But honestly, they kind of get ridiculous after the first one. But if you're... just watch the first one. I don't really care about the others, but I really enjoy it. And it's creepy and gory. So if you're not into gore, then don't watch this one. The next is my favorite, okay, one of my favorites. Actually, all these are my favorites. That's why I'm recommending them. But the Scream movies. Scream 1, Scream 2. I do not own Scream 3. I watch it on Netflix, though, all the time. And Scream 4. This is about... it's kind of hard to explain, but there's a killer who dresses up with a ghost face. He's called Ghostface. And he kills all these people. Yeah, it's just a murder slasher movie. I recommend it highly. They're funny too, so that's good. Comedy mixed with horror is my favorite. The next movie is a suspenseful movie, and it has one of my all-time favorite actors. Like, there's Dylan O'Brien, and then there's him, and that is Mark Wahlberg. Like, do you guys watch Mark Wahlberg? Because he's flipping amazing. And this is Fear. This is like from the 1990s, and he's so young in it. And this has Reese Witherspoon and Mark Wahlberg, and this is about Mark Wahlberg being like an obsessive boyfriend, and when she tries to break things off, he gets a little cray. Do people still say cray? I don't know, but go watch this. I can watch this movie all the time because Mark Wahlberg is perfect. Next one is a suspenseful type of movie, and it has Paul Walker, which I love him so much, and that is Joyride. And this is about two brothers and their friend who go on a road trip, and one of the brothers decides to get a police scanner radio, I don't know what they're called, and he like plays a joke on one of those truck drivers, and the truck driver is a bit insane, and he takes it on a personal level, and he's out to get these three. There's also a second one and a third one, I think. I just recommend the first one. I've seen all three of them. If you're gonna watch any, watch the first one, because Paul Walker is an amazing actor. And next one is another suspenseful movie, and that is Disturbia. It stars Shia LaBeouf, and it's about a boy who is on house arrest, and he has no other choice but to entertain himself by watching his neighbors, not like creepily, but like to figure out their neighbors' schedules and all that stuff. And he starts to think that one of his neighbors is a serial killer, so that is super interesting, and this is one that I can watch all the time. I never used to own this one, and every time I went to my grandma's house I would watch it, but now I bought it myself, and now I watch it all the time. So, recommend. Next one is an older one, also like from maybe like the 2000s, like early 2000s. And I remember the very first time I watched this, I was like in elementary school for sure, because this was before I moved, and that is Prom Night. This is a suspenseful killer movie. This obviously takes place on prom night, and this is about this follows a girl who had a teacher who was obsessed with her, and they caught him, but he escapes on prom night, and he goes, and prom night does not end the way it should. Let's just put it like that. This stars Brittany Snow, and I freaking love Brittany Snow. Like, I've watched so many of her movies. This is obviously my favorite. I don't like that it has the sticker, but I'm not very good at taking off stickers, so that's probably going to stay on there for a long time. Two other movie series that I recommend, but I do not own, but I do watch them all the time on Netflix. The first one being Freddy Krueger. Is it a Halloween scary movie recommendation without recommending Freddy Krueger? Okay, I grew up watching Freddy Krueger. Like, I watch them when I go to my grandma's house, and it's a fun time. Like, if you don't know who Freddy Krueger is, he's someone who haunts your dreams, and whatever happens in your dreams happens to you in real life. So if you die in your dream, then you're just dead. You're gone. And my other one is the Michael Myers Halloween series thing. I just love those movies also. I mean, I can recommend you all the classics like Freddy Krueger, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Chucky. Chucky didn't scare me, but I loved that movie so much. Like, it was just so weird. Like, the doll just like was running and you just hear the footsteps, and okay, that's it for my Halloween spooky movie recommendation video. I hope you enjoy, and I'm thinking about doing these seasonally. Like, in December I can do a winter movie, Christmas movie recommendation, and then Valentine's Day would obviously be some romance, and then maybe some summer movies. Is there summer movies? I don't know. But I hope you enjoy, and see you in my next video. Bye!